Yo, how is going? Welcome to the Secret Sasquatch Society Sunday. I'm on the goon. My favourite. I'm enjoying the goon. Hope you've had a bloody good weekend. Staying safe from all the corona. Scared shitless yet? People have got hand sanitizer. My insides are sanitized by goon and moonshine, you know what I mean? Bubba Gump! Hey, brother. Hope you're going well. We're delving deep into flat earth, hollow earth, yowies, all sorts today. Tom Cruise, Scientology. Let's go. Let's do it. My favorite. Whenever I feel a little like Wuhan, any like communist fever starts coming into my life, I just delve deep into conspiracy theories. Makes me feel better about myself. You got to go with the flow when you know, had a good weekend, restful. Went to a brewery today, had a few beers, good burger. Hey, dude, Beltran. You'll give me $5 super chat if I drink vodka. I don't have any vodka. I got bloody best I got is moonshine. Woo! Windex. Nah. Yeah, the flat earth is bullshit. I know. I got a few good mates who love it, who are dead set convinced. And I just let them go for it. I'm just like, yeah, mate. Check this out. Secret Sasquatch Society Sunday. I hope you love conspiracy theories. It doesn't matter if you believe in them. Yo, Bubba Gump! Jeez, brother. He's rich. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I might have to just like beer bong some goon. First time in the history of the planet. The kill stream got banned on D Live. I don't even know what that is. This is donated to Bubba Gump. A little bit of goon down that beer bong. I should like check this beer bong. It's probably full of like deadly mold. It's all good. It's all good. Can't be too fucking safe these days with all this communist Wuhan fucking viruses getting around and shit. Goon through a beer bong's fucking awesome. Thanks, Bubba Gump. You bloody legend. Top bloke. A Nazi stream, lol. Yeah, I guess, you know. So they were like full crazy. I don't know. I don't watch that shit. Do you watch that, Cal? Sounds nasty. Yeah. Bogan Jones Conspiracy Hour. That's what I'm talking about. You can never get enough of the you can never get enough of the conspiracy theories. That's what I reckon. How's my D Live going? One person watching. Good enough for the rough enough. Nah. Anyway, I wonder if you've ever seen this. I don't know if you follow much of the flat earth. I think this is a flat earth. No, this is hollow earth. You ever heard of this shit?
Hollow earth would be revisited nearly 2 centuries later in 1947.
This is the hollow earth, people.
When famous polar explorer
some crazy shit happening in the hollow earth right now.
Reconnaissance missions over
I do
the
this.
North Pole.
You know how flat earthers do this?
Bird
I do
allegedly reported in his private
flat
journal
and hollow.
about a mysterious land beyond the North Pole.
You can have
which he
both.
called
I'm all about the
center
compromise.
of the great unknown.
I'm just like
Richard
playing the
Bird
game. Yo,
was able
Roots!
to fly to the North Pole and
Mad
back
dog.
and
What's
record
going on?
flying over lush green areas where none should have been. And then 3 years later, he flew over.
This is what
the
happened,
South
man.
It's rumored that when Admiral
Just
Byrd's
want to
task
get
force
like a
actually
flat
got on
earther
Earth,
and a
one
hollow
of the first
earther
things they
together.
discovered
You know what I'm
was an
talking about?
entrance into a hollow earth
Bang,
civilization
people! They've been
that was
fucking.
populated
How?
by very, very
What do the
advanced
flat earth
beings.
people think it is?
Admiral Byrd made a lot of unusual statements.
It's flat,
including talking about
and it's hollow.
what he called a new kind of craft.
It's like that.
Could fly from pole to pole.
It's flat and hollow.
Is it possible
Cal
that
knows.
entrances to another world can be found
That's
at the
true.
Earth's poles? And if so,
The truth.
did Admiral Byrd actually pass through?
It might be hollow, yeah.
According to some
Well,
ancient
if the Earth's
astronaut
hollow, the
theorists,
moon's definitely
such
hollow.
gateways do exist. But
You
rather
fucking
than
bet
leading
your
to
ass they
inner
do
Earth,
exist.
They may be portals to another dimension.
Fucking hold,
But
strap
whether
yourselves
another
in,
Earth
people.
exists in another dimension,
Earth's getting fucking serious in this
under
world.
our feet, or in a distant galaxy,
Oh,
what would this
shit.
discovery mean for the future of humanity?
Welcome to the secret Sasquatch Society. We're going into the deep, people.
The other Earth, the
Dude,
place
Beltran's
we have
head
sought, the
spinning.
missing world.
Never
It would
heard
be
this shit.
profoundly humbling.
Is that all?
So this would be quite a paradigm
Oh, is
shift.
that all?
History would
Anyway, this is, you want to hear some real shit. We've only just scratched the surface of the hollow Earth. You won't be able to believe this. There are alien type beings within the Earth. I don't know. Let's find out. Where was this? I was reading some article. It's just the beginning. There was like a real fucking rad YouTube video I was watching the other day, but bang, get this. Hopefully my stream doesn't drop out. Yo, I'm all good, people. This is this crazy shit. You never know about this before, I'm telling you. The Hitler channel. Is that the channel that got taken off D-Live? Oh, no women allowed in the secret Sasquatch Society. Yeah, you're just on the, you're like, the secret Sasquatch Society, it's like a hollow Earth. You have to be allowed in. You're allowed on the exterior, but you're not allowed on the interior. You know what I mean? Of the inner sanctum. We can't be polluted by you, dear Beltran. Sorry, you're not allowed in. Ain't happening. Bubba's in. Roots is in. Bang. We've already started. We're taking over slowly but surely. Anyway, this crazy shit. I'll tell you off the top of the head pretty much what this article, what they reckon. They reckon, you've heard of like World War II, right? Where they finished what? I'm quoting you from your Telegram group. Yeah. You're on that's the layer. It's like an onion. The secret Sasquatch Society is like an onion, dear Beltran. World. There's an outer layer. This is the most outer layer. And then there's the Telegram group. Dusty Bogan's mate, Secret Sasquatch Society. That's a second layer. You're not in the third layer. There's another layer and you're not allowed in. The inner circle will decide who comes into the secret Sasquatch Society. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'm telling a story about the hollow Earth, people, because I just found out about this. My mate, who's a flat earther, they get around, they're like, you know, I'm sitting there and I'm just like this. How you going, boys? Someone's like this in one ear. I don't know, flat Earth. Then they fucking start. And I say, all right then. And then you pull out the hollow Earth videos and then you go, what do you reckon about this? And then they kind of go, oh. It's like they're torn. These people love these conspiracies. They don't know what they want. They just need something. And I love it too, but where is it? Your chauvinism is hurtful to women. There's heaps of women's groups, but that men aren't allowed in. You know what I mean? I just want equality. Dear Beltran, we just want equality. The secret Sasquatch Society, all we want is equality, and we want the flat and hollow Earth. We want people to believe. Anyway, this is the thing. I was watching this YouTube channel. I was like, hey, brother, check this out. Bang, hollow Earth. Is there another one? Yeah, let's read it. We'll read a bit of this article anyway. You get a feel for what I'm talking about. The rabbit hole goes deep. The New Germany and the Hollow Earth. You don't make this shit up, people. There is another Germany inside the hollow surface of our planet. The inner or New Germany grew from the first or outer surface Germany, and both have full but secret relations with each other. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. According to the book Genesis of the New Age by John B. whatever, the story began in 1572 when 500 Germans from Saxe, including some Prussians, I think, yeah, whatever, and Bavarians, were hired as soldier mercenaries by the King of Portugal to build a fort and man a garrison at the Amazon River in the fight against the Spaniards. Bang! Do we really need to know all this information? We don't really need to know all that information. It sounds pretty cool, but it goes into the deep. They reckon that they stumbled across some cave in Germany, right? This is the truth. This is what they reckon. They reckon they stumbled across some cave in Germany and they found this hollow earth. There's like an inner world in there. You know what I'm talking about? I need to try find more hollow earth. Where is the hollow earth? Tell me more about it. Bang. I want to know, people. I want to know. Bang. Can we pull this up? I need to pull this video up. Bang. Where is it? No, is that it? Yeah. Is that the same one we just watched? Maybe it's a bit longer. We're pulling it up, people, and then I'll just tell you. Bang. This is Ancient Aliens. I wonder if you ever watched that show. You should fucking definitely watch it.
The surface of the moon
The shit's out of control.
with tens of thousands
Bang,
of
Roots was right. He knows.
various sizes. Scientists suggest
Bang.
this is due to the fact that there has never been
It's
an
just fucking
atmosphere on
hollow.
the moon to help protect it from bombardment by space debris.
Bang! CRF
There are
1000L.
no natural erosive forces.
I've been
like wind or
screamed
flowing
at by
water to
yowies in the
affect its
forest.
surface.
Bang, hang on.
And
We
there
need
is
to
little
pause
geologic
this.
activity to conceal.
This is some real shit. I've been screamed at by yowies in the forest, and they are real laughing at me. I don't give an F Roots knows. Hell yeah, I believe too, bro. I'm a full believer. That's like a $5. I'll let this play. I'm gonna do a beer bong. I'm gonna do a goon bong.
Damage done throughout the moon's history.
Here we
When
go.
you study the distribution of
It's a
craters, you
CRF
find that
one.
the surface is totally saturated.
Terminator. It's like the
There are craters
T1000,
within
but
craters within craters, right down to the smallest scale.
on a
of
goon
size.
bong.
One of the things that's really interesting about lunar craters is that even though
You
some
need
of
to
them are
see
very
this.
large and some of them are very small, they all seem to have the same depth.
Goon
And
bong.
that really shouldn't happen on a planetary body. There should be variation in depth. So why are the moon's craters so uniform? It's really, really unusual, and it's really not explainable
'Cause it's
in
made
terms
of cheese.
conventional or established geophysics.
And everyone fucking knows it.
Some of the craters on the moon are nowhere near similar to
Where
what
the
they
fuck
should
are they
look
telling
like.
me? I want to hear
In
about
fact,
the New
they-
Germany. Because the truth of it is, anyway, yeah, they may have discovered the flat Earth the hollow Earth back in 1572. You know, some German fucking mercenaries sent there by the Portuguese. Anyway, they found some tunnel. Blah, 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 blah. Where we go. The new colony made their home in and by the cave. Now, according to the book, blah, blah, blah. 1572, when 500 Germans, blah, 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 went to the Amazon in a fight against the Spaniards. As they sailed the river, they were fiercely attacked by the native Indians. Both the Germans and Portuguese and their families were forced to flee into the jungle, where they came across a cave entrance with the Indians where they fled from the Indians. Yeah. This is fucking awesome. Sounds like a fucking pretty hard out there story. The new colonists made their home in and by the cave and eventually traveled further inwards and downwards into the cave, passing passages ultimately leading to the Earth's inner concave surface, which they reached in 1647. So that's like a long, when they say the initial 1572. So this is like, okay, that's a long, that's, 80 years or something before they found the inners of the freaking cave. Along the way, they settled into various caverns, establishing 6 cities over a 3,000-mile route, and fought off mysterious cavern creatures who were as fierce as the Amazonian Indians. The caverns of the cities were connected by a crude wooden track system. By 1977, over 350,000 Germans occupied the inner Earth and tunnel settlements which span from Brazil to the Australian and New Zealand midpoint. Are you fucking joking me? And I'm only hearing about this now? Nah. This shit's for real. Here we go. Down in the valley where the Bogans drink rum, a fella stuck his fella up another fella's bum. Yeah. It's called Sydney, mate. Nah. They love the gays in Sydney. Yeah, Dusty. Thanks for that beer bong. Mate, the generosity's thick as thieves. Bubba Gump and the CRF 1000. These people, I tell you what, doesn't get any better. How's my D live going? I got 4 people watching my D live. How he's going? Yo. G'day, D live. Hope you're going bloody good on the D live. Yeah, how interesting is this story? I can't believe it, honestly. Are these guys going to rattle on about anything?
Incredibly wide craters.
What is this crap? We're just going to have this shot playing in the background without any audio because I got better things. I want to read about the new Germany inside the hollow earth. This is the secret. When you especially in today's day and age where they're like, you can't even fucking handshake because of the coronavirus and all this shit, right? And then they're telling us, use the Vulcan salute from Star Trek, whatever. I'm telling you, do this. Flat, hollow, and full of bogans, you know what I mean? The inner earth. The goon drinkers. Anyway, where's this article? We're going to hook in. We're going to keep going. Freaking losing this article. You can't make this shit up. It's for real. Whoever wrote this story is a genius. I'm telling you, people, if you've ever read the Book of Mormon, this is like this story. It's entertaining. It's good. It's good stuff. I love it. You read it and you go, oh yeah, this isn't too bad. You know what I'm talking about? It's when you read the Quran, you think it's a bit dull. It's a bit of a dull story. You got to get me hooked. I want to get hooked like Tom Cruise with a good bit of a yarn. You get me connected. You know what I mean? Especially with all this. It's pretty nuts. Tony reckons in the D Live. It's pretty late here in the Congo. I'm going to pass out, but I'll leave the tab open. What a mad dog. Thanks, brother. Yeah, you're serenading me to sleep with your awesome accent. Sleep, Tony. You've had a good day. You've had a good 24-hour. You've been up, experienced another beautiful day, Tony. Now just sleep. Sleep like a baby, Tony. Fall asleep. It's all right. No, good on you, Tony. Tony in the D Live. He's having a snooze. Sweet dreams, Tony. I hope you have a fucking good sleep. It's good sci-fi. I don't know. It's good sci-fi. I swear to God, they found ancient Hebrew somewhere in America. Because the Book of Mormon, fuck, they reckon Jews went over in a boat and, like, I don't know what it is, 1,500, 2,000, I think it's like 2,300 years ago, they went on a boat to fucking the American continent, and they found ancient Hebrew written, like, carved into stone. So then maybe there's some truth to it, but I don't really believe Joseph Smith is this flawless prophet. Maybe something happened there, but it's false. It's not false. They found ancient Hebrew carved into a cave, dear Beltran. How can you explain that? There must be some kind of truth to it. I just don't believe Joseph Smith is this infallible bloody character. It's just impossible. That's the only impossible thing about any of this stuff. What is going on with me freaking this YouTube channel? They should be like bloody bang. Should be all flat earth. Should be all hollow earth. And they're not even like, it's just all garbage. We're going to get back to that article. There's so much to get to. Here we go. Bang. Bang. Here we go. We'll get back to. We'll see what this guy's got to say. I don't know if I clicked the bloody audio on that one. I think I did. Yep.
Put a big.
Can you hear this? Tell me, people.
In the center of Antarctica.
Who the fuck is
Well,
this
let's
lolly?
dig into what Hitler's obsession with Antarctica was.
Bang.
And
This is
you're
the
not gonna
thing.
believe it.
They reckon Hitler
In the
is
1930s, Hitler's
migrated to
Germans
the
spent countless
hollow
hours in
Earth
the
and was the
cold
prime
environment of
minister
Antarctica.
down there or some
And
shit.
what made
That's
them
what the
do
hollow
it?
Earth
What
is
made them leave
believed.
their homeland and face the frigid temperatures.
What's up,
And then he
Dusty
linked
D
this
Black?
to
How you
German
going,
connection
brother?
to the Thiels Society. And the
Yeah,
Thiels
let's
Society
believe
is
the
a society
Freemason
with
Joseph
base
Smith. Yeah, I
principles
don't believe
originated
Joseph
from
Smith,
ancient
the
Tibetan, Indian, and Greek texts.
the polygamist Joseph
The
Smith.
texts, they state that there's a technologically advanced race known as the
Joseph Smith is a
Hyperboreans.
con prophet like
You
the
can Google this,
false
Hyperboreans. And
prophet of Islam.
Hyperboreans,
Yeah,
they lived on the continent of
I can't do this.
Hyperborea.
I don't even care what this guy needs to say. I'm telling you, dear Beltran, they found ancient Hebrew carved into stone and like carbon dated it. And they're like, this is fucking, somehow ancient Hebrew got written on this fucking cake. Like thousands of years ago. They're like, how did that happen? And they're like, we can't explain it. Maybe there's some kind of
Using
truth that a
advanced
Jewish
tunneling
tribe went down
machines,
there.
the Hyperboreans
I'm not
sought
denying
refuge.
that. To deny that is to deny the
Technologically
fact that
advanced.
there's
And what they
fucking
did,
ancient
when the
Hebrews
Great City sunk, is
scratched into
they don't wanna
caves
see this
into the
happen
American
again. So they
continent.
used giant
Dusty, you heard of the
advanced
Book of
tunneling
Enoch?
machines.
Yeah,
The
bro.
Hyperboreans
You
sought
can listen to the
refuge.
audio
Now Hitler heard about this.
book.
This
It's
is
only
all
like
time
3
ago.
hours, or you
They
can read it.
settled under the Himalayas.
Read it through it a few times, but it was
Here's how
years
the
ago.
book is today.
All
The name
these
is
people,
Land Agartha.
all
In the
these
capital
people, they
city.
go on and on and on and on about the hollow earth, and I swear to God, they don't even like. They go on about the hollow earth. Hey, folks. Old Muhammad Abdul, fucking hi, folks. Yeah, we had another Muslim stab people, just so you know. Ahmad Aband. I can't pronounce your name right. Sorry, brother. We had another Muslim stabbing. I think it was in Sydney this week. And they're like, there's no connection to any terrorism. We don't think he was. And then you like Google who the stabbing is, and his name's like Muhammad something or other. And you're like, okay. No connection to Islam, right? Yeah, I believe you. Fake news. The Nazis were badass motherfuckers. I mean, aside from the murdering and that, yeah, they're fucking brutal, eh? Terrible. The Nazis really fucked up. They must have been evil as fuck in the heart. Good thing we freed the German people This is the thing we always need to remember, that we freed the Germans from the Nazi party. The Germans are free. If you're a German, get rid of the guilt complex and start being awesome again. Germany with a guilt complex sucks. It's just as bad as Germany with a fucking Nazi complex. They need to be normal again. Make Germany normal again. That should be like fucking someone's mission. You know what I mean? They are not free. No, they're not free. They're controlled by the fucking New World Order. Yes, Germany, listen up. It's true. They need to just like get that shit together. Where am I going here? Let's read this article. I'll pull the article up because it's some pretty fucking Book of Mormon shit. This is a tale to be told of the New Germany and the whole earth. I know we got like, you know, I've got articles here about, you know, the secret Sasquatch Society. I got there's local Yowie sightings keep happening in my local area. Heaps of mad shit. You know, we got fucking everything. The world's a fucking crazy place. You have to take the World War II pill, Dusty. Hollow Perth. Yeah, Hollow Perth. That's the shit, bro. Hollow Perthers. Hollow flat, and Tom Cruise is right about everything. You know what I mean? Just the fucking mad dog. He pulls any woman he wants and just has like families with them. Somehow fucks it up, and then he just does it again. The dude, Tom Cruise, is like 50. What's he like? Almost 60 now. He looks like he's 35. If anyone's a lizard person, it's Tom Cruise. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's keep reading this article. We're going nowhere. I need to check my D live for a second. Yo, 4 people watching my D live. Thanks for tuning in. All these. Here we go. We're reading this article. We're finding out. This is an epic tale. This is almost as epic as the Book of Mormon, which is a great read. It's full of like blood and violence, the Book of Mormon. It's a very violent book. You know what I mean? It's like I guess it's like a funny thing when I say, like, often I'll be like, Netflix and fucking mainstream media is just full of like adultery and murder, but you know, the truth is, so is the Bible. But I guess there's like, you know, what's right and wrong, and that's the main thing. That's the biggest problem we have today. It's like, yeah, there's sex scenes in the Bible. It's full of blood, sex, and violence, but there's like, that guy was wrong. He's a fucking idiot. There's a clear distinction, and that's the problem with like Netflix these days. It's just like, what? You watch a whole series and it's like glorifying people being complete and evil scumbags. Proud Jew. How you going, mate? Can I get a donation? Nah. Don't fucking stereotype me. Nah, only joking. Thought I'd try, but here we go. I used to cough to cover up a fart. Since Corona, now I fart to cover up a cough. Amen. That's like the quote of the year. You know what I mean? I love it. You've just enriched my life, brother. Giants are real and still alive, bro. They're in the Middle East, in Afghanistan. True. Fucking oath. Hey, Arby. Fuck yeah. Good on you, proud Jew. You're a fucking mad dog. And Solomon Islanders has giant tribe in the jungle. Fuck yeah, I love it. Anyway, let's read this article. This is some crazy shit we need to get to the bottom of, you know what I'm talking about. This is Secret Sasquatch Society Sunday. We go into the deep. It's all the crazy shit that people believe. I hope one day I get hooked. I want to get hooked on one of these conspiracies. You know what I mean? I'll be like, that's some next level living. You know what I mean? Jesus was a proud Jew. Yeah. No, he bloody was. He had a good crack at it. Roots, I'm a giant from the waist down. Bloody oath. Anyway, where am I? I keep losing this shit. This is where it gets deep. So we're going about the 1950s, 1500s, when the Portuguese got some German mercenaries to help them fight the Portuguese in the Amazon. And then they found some cave system fleeing from the Amazonians, and they stumbled across this cave system that this is where the inner earth is. So then get this shit. We're going into the next level. New Germany and the hollow earth. There is another Germany inside the hollow surface of our planet. The inner or New Germany grew from the first or outer surface Germany. There's some crazy shit, people. In 1964, under Australia, upon entering the inner concave surface, the new Germans met with the Atlanteans. Fucking hell, can you believe this shit? I guess if you're going to write a story, it better be fucking good, mate. Don't read the Quran. It's shit. That is a shit story. At least my Jewish brothers told a decent story. And the Book of Mormon. Recommend that for a read. It's like Lord of the Rings. C.S. Lewis or Tolkien could have wrote that fucking book. You can say what you want about Joseph Smith, but he writes a fucking... he wrote a bloody good book for a 16-year-old kid or whatever he was. Where the fuck is it? I'm going to keep reading this. Where are we? Shit. I'm losing it. Losing the article. Too many goon bongs. Nah. This is where we get a little bit... It does get a bit, like, sketchy here on the Hollow Earth theory. I'm just reading it. I don't believe this shit. I'm just reading it. So don't crack the shits. Where are we? Yeah, in 1647, under Australiaza, I don't know what that is, upon entering the inner concave surface, the new Germans met with the Atlanteans and the 30,000-year-old Badlanders, who were the ancient ancestors of the modern Germans. The Bods were extremely and advanced both spiritually and technologically, and decided to take the outer earth cousins under their wing, and they became known as the Sixth Kingdom of Saxony. This is some mad shit, eh? In the early 1700s, communications began between the inner and the outer Germany via a secret student exchange program which oriented each to the other's doing, but it wasn't until 1853 that the concrete steps were taken towards deeper ties between the two Germanys. I think I need a fucking break. My brain's like fucking flat and hollow. That's all I'm saying. Do you love this shit? You tell me this isn't a good story, but what the heck? They are... Yeah. The old Nephilim, mate. How do you even know that they were giants? But this is the thing. If you read the story in the Book of Enoch, right? So I read the Book of Enoch. I read all this stuff. The only thing you can find there, the coolest thing I found about reading the Book of Enoch is the fallen angels. I'll tell you how that works if you want to fucking trip out. Pretty much when the angels... This is my theory. I don't know if this shit's real. So Dusty's drinking urine from a jar. Yeah, brother. It's medical benefits. Keeps you safe from the I always say to people at work, whenever they're sick and that, I'll be like, yeah, just pee in a cup and splash it on your face and you'll be right. But just make sure you tell me if you do it. Pure goon-flavored urine. No. I shouldn't use my Book of Mormon as a bloody... I shouldn't use my hat as a bloody white shit. The goon residue off the bloody Book of Mormon. I'm sure they would hate that. They were texting me, guess what? You know that the Mormon church has actually shut down all services internationally. Yikes. Bubba A. It's all pre-flood history. They found copies of the Book of Enoch with the Dead Sea Scrolls. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, so you can read the G'day Muhammad. We had one of your cousins go on a stabbing in fucking, was it Sydney, dear Beltran? You know what's going on. Was it Sydney that some Muhammad stabbed some people this weekend again? The Religion of Peace at it again. The Book of Giants. Yeah, so all the shit, the Book of Giants, the Dead Sea Scrolls, they found the Book of Giants, the Book of Enoch, all this stuff. Pretty much the way it happens, right, is when, this is my theory, is when God's like kicked the devil out of heaven, there's like multiple dimensions: heaven, earth, hell, purgatory, which is like Abraham's bosom. I reckon the Garden of Eden is another dimension. And it's like they're right. You know how they're like, there was a big bang, there was a beginning of space, time, and everything. It's kind of true. That's how it happened. Read Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning, that's space. God created the heavens. In the beginning is time. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. It's like God created space, time, and matter in one singular point. That's true for our universe, but there's multiple dimensions. That's true as well. So they use a little bit of truth, but they don't give us the whole truth. You know what I mean? They try to divert us into like I'm just highly evolved pond scum, and they don't even tell you it's a miracle. They use the multiverse to like make people think that it's just chance. They're like, it's just, I know it seems like the Goldilocks effect and everything kind of worked out amazingly for us, but there's actually billions of other galaxies and dimensions, and we're just the lucky one. But the truth is there is multiple dimensions, even biblically. You know what I mean? So there is a multiverse. That's true. Anyway, this is my theory. When God kicked out the devil and the fallen angels, then we know of heaven, hell, purgatory, the Garden of Eden, earth. That's like 5. And then there must be another one where God kicked Satan and his angels out. So there is multiple, just because they're not mentioned, they're there. He kicked them out. And this is why the fallen angels, Satan, they went into whatever dimension they did. They're pretty smart as F, so they've like manifested bodies, used technology, bang, that's what UFOs and shit are. This is just far out theory. Don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true. I'm just making up. I'm just creating a story, just like this dude. I'm having fun creating a story, just like this guy. We're reading his story about the Hollow Earth. So I'm creating a story. Why not? Why can't I? I could be wrong. No bloody dramas. We'll find out one day, won't we? Yeah, so it's just like when freaking you guys all would have heard of bloody Bob Lazar, and he's like, yeah, and I worked on the alien spacecraft, and it appeared that it had, some fuel, blah, 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 and it's not from this universe, not on our periodic table. It's like interdimensional. Bang, there you go. That's proof. That's what I'm saying. They're interdimensional beings. They are like demons, essentially. The fallen angels that landed in a multiverse, not even in our dimension. They're not even from our dimension. But I think they manifested in physically using technology, different stuff, and then bang, they like come into our dimension. This is possibly maybe the truth. And then we can see this. and then this is the thing about the Book of Enoch, Book of Giants that they found with the Dead Sea Scrolls. If you read the Apostolic Fathers, the early Christian writings, like they believe that the Dead Sea Scrolls were in wide. What we have in the Dead Sea Scrolls, we know that the Book of Giants and the Book of Enoch was in wide circulation with early Christians. We know that Ignatius of Antioch, we know like all these dudes who wrote about creation, they had a non-literal creation story. So that gives us a license to think about it, take some different ideas in, I think. Here we go. Anyway, this is the thing I took from the Book of Enoch. The angels, these fallen angels, came bred with the people. It says they gave them technology and stuff too, so it means that they were advanced, whoever these things were that interacted with people. That's what it says. When they bred with them, I don't even think that, I think it's like the UFO thing. Like, you know how we have like this UFO theories and they're like, yeah, and they fucking anal probed me and did all this weird shit to me. I reckon that's exactly what it was like then. I don't think they slept with the women. It does say they took them as wives, but I reckon I don't think that there was a physical interaction. It's just like the Holy Spirit, when God impregnated Mary, it wasn't a physical interaction. That's what the Mormons believe, it was a physical interaction. Hey, Antifa action, how you going, mate? I think it's different Antifa to my Antifa mate who came on last Thursday. Anyway, yeah, so when it says they produce giants, that interaction, they messed with the women, bang, it was sex. I don't believe it was sex. I don't believe it was. I don't think we have to. You can believe that. That's fine. But I don't believe it was. Makes no difference. Anyway, I don't think it was. I think they... Yeah, okay, it does says they took them as wives, so that gives you probable reason to think it was. But I don't think... It says, this is the thing. It says when they produced the offspring with giants, it says when the giants died, the giant spirits became... The giants died, thus spirits became wandering spirits on the earth. So there's like evil spirits wandering on the earth. This is my theory. That's why Jesus, when he died, he's like, God did impregnate Mary in a way, but I believe it was a non-physical way. So I'm just thinking that there was a non-physical interaction. Like even the aliens we have, I think they might just be like robots anyway. There could be just like, I don't know how it works. It's just a story. I'm just making up a story. I'm just trying to string together different ancient books and create some kind of sci-fi story. That's what I'm doing. Just like this dude we're reading his article about Hollow Earth. So it's like, you're talking shit. We don't know. I don't know. I'm talking shit. I'm having fun. I'm just having fun with it. Anyway, they produced giants. The most important thing is that when they died, they became wandering spirits on the earth. So this is the thing. So that's what Jesus did when he died. This is a pretty important thing for Christians to understand. When Jesus died, his spirit became a wandering spirit, the Holy Spirit that came down to contend. It's contending with the evil spirits on earth. It's here to help us. That's what Jesus said. He's like, no, when I go, I will go to the Father and I'll ask him and he'll send another, the helper, the Holy Ghost. But I believe if you read the book of Enoch, you read the book of Giants, and you understand, you'll be like, oh, okay, these demons, aliens, bred with women, created giants. The giants died, leaving the spirits on the earth, evil spirits on the earth, fucking around. And I reckon when Jesus came, like dealt with sin so we can have forgiveness and right relationship with God. He can sort out our eternity, but he also gave the Holy Spirit to help us on earth, the helper, to contend with weird stuff that's going on. 'Cause Anyway, that's just like rabbit holes. Pretty fun stuff to who built the pyramids. I reckon the pyramids are like a pre-antediluvian structure. I reckon the pyramids were built before the flood. I reckon the Egyptians just like occupied them. Do you know what I mean? And then like added more cave carvings. And maybe they built, maybe there is pyramids and stuff built later, but I believe that most of the pyramids were built pre-diluvian, pre-flood. I think a lot of the ancient structures, if you look at the ancient structures, they're all built off like a certain star. There's like a constellation that they're all built off. It's like India, Cambodia, the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Egyptians, all built off one star system. It's like some kind of map. So that means that like there was a point on Earth where there was like, it's like the Tower of Babel story, which actually happened after the flood. And it's like, I reckon it's like what happened was more so that, it was probably there was a pre-flood society that was global. You know what I mean? There was shit that was going on with the Nephilim, fallen angels. They had technology from the fallen angels. They built these structures around the earth. Heaps of shit was going on. And when the Tower of Babel is just, it's just like a rebirth of that same culture where God tried to get rid of that culture. Do you know what I mean? On the earth, that evil from the earth through the flood. And then as soon as the first civilization that came from Noah, I don't know if any of this is real. I'm just painting a picture. Then he's like, bang, the first people that got from Noah started civilization in Mesopotamia, whatever, created the Tower of Babel. It's all crazy shit. It's all. I think we need hours and hours and hours, and I don't have hours tonight to go through it and pull up articles and pull up videos and then go through it all. They were with Hitler in the Hollow Earth. Yeah, apparently Hitler's in the Hollow Earth. Apparently he was, and he's dead now. Is it true they had mammoths? Who knows? I don't know anything. I'm just reading stories and making up like my own version of history. But why not? It's not illegal yet. You know what I mean? We can still do it. We can sit here and read these articles. I'll keep reading this article because I know I went on a mad tangent, and that's all good. 4 people still watching on the D Live. It must be just my YouTube buddies who are in this YouTube stream who are going over there. Bang. God bless you, D Live. Here we go. Let's read this. What the fuck? My buddy sound is coming through on my D Live now. It's wrecking my ears. It's throwing me out. Bang. Oh, okay. I found a new bit here on D Live. Bang, bang, bang. Anyway, let's read this article because it's all pretty interesting stuff. China has mammoths, mountains that are pyramids too. And the Bosnian government won't let them study them. There's heaps of stuff going on out there. I reckon with the internet now, we're finally getting like a grasp of things. Why would they be so afraid? I think this is a part of like the Book of Mormon is like Joseph Smith, and people had this fascination with the occult and secret societies and secret knowledge. And, even you look at Noah, if you read there's heaps of biblical stories where you can follow like the patriarchy and Abraham, how he like fled his family, which were in which was around Babylon. You know what I mean? How they were like built this tower to the sky and Nimrod and all this crazy shit. And pretty much there was like a lot of truth and ancient wisdom and knowledge getting around. And it's just been like we have to cipher our way through it. We have to eat the meat and spit out the bones. Anyway, we're reading about the Hollow Earth, and we're going on a thousand tangents, people. Secret Sasquatch Society Sunday. I reckon every Sunday I'm just going to hit conspiracy theories, different crazy shit around the world, people's stories. I love it. I think if you're going to string together a story, what's the drama? What's the harm in it? It's pretty fun, you know what I mean? Anyway, where am I here on this article? I'm getting lost. Here we are. In the early 1700s, communications began between the inner and the outer Germany via a secret student exchange program. I already read that. In 1852, that concrete step were taken towards deeper ties between the two Germanies. Engineers from both sides were engaged to shorten and improve the transportation tunnel system with electric cars. The technological improvements helped to boost the underground German population to about 10 million by 1900. During the World War I, America became aware of a route from outer Germany to the Atlantic, but we're not sure where it ultimately led to. By 1930, some actual trade began with the two Germanies, and by 1936, Hitler had gathered enough evidence about the inner world and sent an aviation team to explore it. The Badlanders expected and received them, and their king later returned the visit. The king of Badland sounds better, warned Hitler and the generals of their misguided war plans, but the Third Reich went ahead anyway. Yeah, so they were kind of like, pull your head in, brother. You're carrying on like a bit of a pork chop, which I reckon is, yeah. The inner earth of Germans are probably a bit better than a lot better than old mate Hitler than Psycho. Anyway, in 1938, German specialists ordered by Hitler penetrated the South Pole, opening by air, and landed in the interior, making contact with their inner earth brethren, who received them joyfully. Land was granted them from future settlements on the condition that they would relinquish their warlike ways and live under the peaceful, I can't pronounce that word, of the Tutelag, I don't know how to say it, of the inner earthers. Hitler didn't like this, but accepted in 1943 after war efforts started floundering. A 30-year treaty was signed between Hitler's Germany and the powerful Bodlanders, who would oversee the influx and reorientation of the outer Germans coming into the new inner earth Germany. Fucking hell, can you believe this shit? Some tongue-twisting fucking craziness on planet Earth. You gotta love this stuff, right? Where are we? I'll read a bit of the comments here. Anyway, better keep reading. I need to have like more goon to get me through this fucking crazy shit. Oh crap! My DUI's going crazy. No, it's not. Anyway, I'm just going to keep smashing this. I don't think there's much left in it anyway. It just goes forever. It's the truth. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's the truth. Probably far from the truth. By 1944, heavy construction was underway near Bodland to receive many war-torn Germans, most of whom used the Brazil train corridor to reach the new home. Scientists and other specialists in need used the quicker round wing plane through Antarctica to reach their new home. Hitler escaped to Argentina by submarine and then onto the King of Bodland's personal spaceship to the inner Earth capital. Hitler was accepted because he showed promise. Fucking hell, they must have some kind of like they must be like, you know, like lefty nutcases who were like, we can just love them and be kind. He'll get better. You don't get much worse. You don't get worse than Hitler. You know what I mean? And the inner earthers are like fucking. I don't know what the problem with the inner earthers are. They're very fucking generous. To I would have put a bullet between his eyes, but anyway. Where am I? Hitler was accepted because he showed promise. Albert Slow, whatever, promise of rehabilitation, but some of his other cronies, as well as all evil or unrepentant Germans seeking asylum. Did I miss a bit there? I don't know. Where am I? A fake double replaced Hitler from October 1944 onward. By the end of World War II, some 2.5 million outer world Germans settled into the new inner Earth Germany, and the influx continued thereafter. The Americans caught on to the Germans' activity and sent their own expedition to the outer Earth in the person of Admiral E. whatever, 1946 to 1947. He led the way in a Falcon round-wing aircraft. Small 60-man army foolishly attacked the inner Earthers, who promptly overwhelmed them and sent them back to their homeland. Russia, upon hearing of the American expedition, sent its own armada of 100 planes in 1947, but met a similar fate. In 1948, a much bigger prepared single craft expedition by the US followed, which successfully mapped and photographed the Earth's interior and had unique contact with various races and crafts, even pictures of dinosaurs and close-ups of Earth's man-made inner sun. And man-made. So who the hell built the inner Earth sun? So when they found it, there was already an inner Earth people there. That's right. I'm reading it and I'm like trying to follow the story. You know what I mean? God. Hitler was a Dusty Bogan. Jeez, mate, don't insult Hitler like that. Nah. This is the beginning of the end. Yeah. The truth's coming out. He was neither Dusty nor a Bogan. Nah. Hitler was just some fucking nutcase. Just playing, bro. Yeah. Don't insult Hitler like that, eh? No. Wayne. It's all good, Wayne. That's some funny shit. Heel Dusty Bogan. Yeah. Don't fire up. I'm pretty sure, like, people arguing even in the comments section will get you booted from YouTube. You know what I mean? So keep it fucking peaceful. You know what I'm talking about? Where am I in this? Yeah, Tom Castle. I hope he's sleeping like a baby. I don't know what's happening with my D-Live. It won't let me. Anyone use D-Live and find out how the fuck you can scroll up and down? Oh, there's like one person watching my D-Live. It's fucking, what's his name, sleeping. It's Tony Castle sleeping like a baby. He's like, I'm going to keep it running. Any any Hitler talk is cringe, bro, because it doesn't matter what context you're talking about Hitler in. It just doesn't matter, bro. You know this. I know. Even hollow Earth theory about inner Earth is trying to fucking. What are they trying to do? Fucking rehabilitate him from his evil way. Anyway, it's funny. Hey, we're gonna we're gonna have a crack at different conspiracy theories on Secret Sasquatch Sunday. And if we're gonna go into the deep, there's gonna be like aliens, ghosts, flat Earth, hollow Earth, fucking the moon ain't real, aliens, all of it. We're gonna go everywhere. If we do a show every Sunday on conspiracy theories, there ain't no limit. I'm not limiting myself. I didn't make this shit up. I'm just reading the article. You can't even say that it's a bad story. Yeah, Wayne reckons Hitler was a effing occult nutbag. They were all Satanists. Yeah, probably true. Yeah, you damn straight. Free speech. Don't let anyone shut your mouth about anything. Just show respect. That's right. Exactly, fool. That's it. Truth. Cool. Bobby. Sorry. Your thoughts. Terra Nullis Dusty. Is that like the indigenous name for Australia? You'll have to let me know. Oh, we'll have to go to one time. I'm gonna go yowie hunting. We'll go hunting for Bigfoot because there's Bigfoot sightings in Ipswich near my area. I don't know how I'm even going to get through this week. I've only got 4 rolls of toilet paper, by the way. There's no toilet paper in the fucking local shops. And I shit like 4 times a day. So I'm going to have to do like at least 3 of them at work. And imagine if they're like, nah, you can't go to work. Everyone stay at home. I'm fucked. I'll have to wipe my ass on the grass like a dog. Oh, okay. It's a British term that means non-inhabited. Yeah, fair enough. It's probably like true, like that there was a lot of uninhabited. There's still like, look at Australia now. It's still, don't they say like 90% of Australia's livable? Like the only way we can live in most of Australia is with modern technology, with fossil fuels. Thank God for fossil fuels. You can just burn coal and have a fucking air-conditioned house in the middle of the desert. You know what I mean? If we get our shit together, we could really make Australia fucking... there's so much land here. If we use the technology we have now, we could be like the food bowl of the earth and just like have 10 kids each. You know what I mean? Yo! The bog roll fund. Thanks, brother. We got the freaking... I wonder where. I was like, where can I get some shit paper from to the lady at Coles? And she's like, well, you'll have to come first thing in the morning, love. And I was like, God's sake, are you serious? I'm sure I'll work it out. They reckon, remember on my Thursday show when I was having a debate? I think we were quite civil. My missus were like, because I had my ears in, and old mate's pretty much talking straight in my ear. My missus are like, do you know how loud you were yelling? You were yelling. The windows were open. She reckons she went down to the car. She's like, I went in the car, and then I even sat in the car with the door closed, and I could hear you as clear as day. The neighbours must think, what the fuck is going on? It's probably like true. I was like, yeah, I need, like, when I'm got these in, it's all right if I'm not watching it, if we're not watching something together, but when I'm interviewing someone, I got to be mindful of that. Screaming down the neighborhood. Did you mention Arthur Phillips? Yeah, what a godly man. That guy had a good vision for Australia, didn't he? Even Antifa Action agrees with me on that. How could you not agree with that? Bigfoot's real. Bigfoot's real. Too many sightings worldwide for everyone to be nuts. Yeah, even like the average. This is where I really want to build. Like I'm saying with the old mate on Thursday, we had a bit of a debate about Australia Day. I reckon there's like keep Australia Day, keep the flag, keep the anthem, and let's build some bridges with Aboriginal people in other ways. Let's like cryptozoology. Let's go after bunyips and yowies, and there's a cool culture there. Like my youth boys were all heaps of my youth boys are Aboriginal, and they taught me about, they'd be like, oh, have you got any? We're going down to the river, and I had some canoes. Another dude, Rob, at my work, he's actually got part Aboriginal too. He bought these canoes and he used them once, and then he's like, oh, I'll just store them at your place. I'm like, no worries. They've sat in my house for about 5 years. The only time they've been used is when my Aboriginal youth boys come around, and I was like, let's go down the river. And then they were like, oi, I need, they're like, we don't have any boardies. And they're like, can we rip up an old sheet and make laps? Do you know what laps are? They're like the little, that's like the pants. It's like the big nappies they wear. I'm like, no worries. Got the dusty shield, and I was like, oi, have we got any sheets we can rip up? The boys need to make laps. So I learned something there. The link were they admitted to Aboriginal inhabitants, but also said Australia is terra nullius. Get me? Yeah. Fair enough. I think there's definitely work to be made between Aboriginals, and especially like, us PB, Secret Sasquatch Society, the Patriot movement. We've got to like work with the Aboriginals, because I think we get on for the most part. We actually do get on, and we're mates in the real world. Like, you know what I mean? There's no point like being dickheads or rude to one another. You have to like honor each other. I don't like racism where someone's like, you white dog, or you fucking Irish. Like, when I grew up in New Zealand, my family were, I grew up with mainly, I lived with my dad for a year, but anyway, we were mostly, my mum's side of the family, Irish Catholic descent. My grandparents are Irish, like spoke with Irish accent. So everything was Irish, and they raised me and they were like, fuck the English. They hated the English, right? Very anti-English. And I grew up with this, like, fucking blah, 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 blah. Like, oh, that kid's, they knew, like, everyone in the town's like, that kid's ancestors are English. We don't associate that with them. We're fucking Irish. This real anger, heartfelt anger. And, like, I grew up and I'm like, what? I'm like mates with the Maori kids and everyone. And I'm just like, what? And people giving me shit for being Aussie, and then I come back here and they give me shit for being a Kiwi, and you're like, I get to see life from an interesting perspective, I think. And growing up in New Zealand, I was like, oh yep, so much Irish, Scottish kilts and tribal tattoos on all my uncles and stuff. And then you see the Maoris and they wear like the bloody skirts and they've got tribal tattoos. And we all love beer, we all love football, and you're like, oh, we're just the same. It was like, we're just the same. We're from the other side of the planet, but we're just the same. It's like quite interesting. That's what I thought. I had an interaction with my mate's dad who was in Black Power, and I used to go around there and watch the wrestling, right? And he was like, I went around to watch the wrestling as usual, and the Maori kid He's like, oh, you can't come around today, bro, because my dad's got his black power mates. And I was like, I think I walked in, bang, oh, where's Mitta? And his dad and all his, gang, black power gang were like there, and they were like, looked like they wanted to kill me. And he's like, you better go, because they were like proper racist towards white people. And I was like, what? Anyway, not talking about racism, just terra nullius, which was in the Australian Constitution since 1992. Yeah, sweet. Isn't there a thing like, you know how they say like Invasion Day? Isn't there a thing how like if we were colonized, that gives Aboriginals better rights if we actually invaded and conquered the land, then like there is no rights because they were a conquered, defeated people. Like, so it's better for Aboriginal people to be like, yeah, we were colonized. I don't know. I'm just an amateur. I don't know about this stuff. The more like, even if old mate Antifa Australia, I don't think Antifa Action is Antifa Australia. I think Antifa Australia, old mate we had on Thursday, is different. But the more we talk about this stuff, the better for me. I like to learn about this. I like to learn about hollow earth, flat earth, the moon full of made of cheese, fake moon landings, aliens, ghosts, anything, everything. Different religions. Like, I'm not afraid. Like I said, I studied with the Jehovah's Witnesses, the Mormons. I go to the Catholic Church Easter and Christmas, but I just go to a Protestant church. I'm a Christian, but I'm open to all the Christian denominations. I've read the Quran and blah blah blah. Having a crack. Read the Cave of Treasures, the Book of Adam and Eve, the Book of Enoch, the Book of Giants, all the Dead Sea Scroll stuff, all the bloody. We've got a bit of a pile of books over there. I used to read a lot, actually, until my missus was like, here's the phone. She was like, here's the phone. You need the phone. You need to get a smartphone. You need to get Facebook. And then I kind of like used to read a lot, and then I drifted more into Facebook's like articles and shit. So you're just reading these short articles. You're not fucking. Hey Dusty, how does all this shit work with England and the Commonwealth? I know Australia is independent, but does the Queen still have any say, or is she just on your money? We have like the Governor General who represents the Queen, so it's like I think she can have a say, but it's more like representative. You know what I mean? Like we're quite independent as a nation. Obviously, the English were like shit bricks, like back after World War II, maybe gave out a bit more independence. I don't know. Yeah, they don't really have a say, but you know what? We are, for the most part, there's a lot of English, Irish, Scottish, and Welsh descendant people who have an ancestral connection back to the United Kingdom, and I think we still appreciate and respect the British, the UK, and that's just a part of our ancestry. You know what I mean? Maybe the English learnt a bit by the time they got to Australia and New Zealand. They did fucking kill a lot of Aboriginals, which is not good. Quite terrible. Antifa. My point is the term terra nullius, there's already reference from the British saying Australia was inhabited. They used the to justify the land acquisition. Yeah, probably true. I mean, they didn't even recognize Aboriginal people as humans. They didn't they have them as like, what do they call it? Like they had them in like fauna and like they literally weren't recognized as human beings. Like it's fucking disgusting. And hang on, my phone just was like beep beep beep. Yep. So I reckon that's disgusting. I think there was like a terrible. Obviously, in hindsight, we live in today's day and age, and I got this thing. You know, more computing power than the fucking what got that moon to that spaceship to the fucking big piece of cheese on the, you know, in the sky. So it's like them people, yeah, they were fucking dumb. They kind of, it was a different world. I live in a different world. I live in a different world to all them people. I have this. I have this. I got like all the books on the earth here. I got no excuse. I don't believe we're hot. I don't believe that we evolved from pond scum. I do believe there's something that all people are of extraordinary value. You could be as black as the ace of spades or anything, whatever. I'm just like, yo, as a Christian, you know, there's the thing. It's like Jesus gave the Great Commission. He's like, go to all the nations, preach the gospel, teach them what you know. Go make disciples. So it's like there's a godly calling for Christians to go to all the nations. So I like, as a Christian, I value every race and tribe on the earth. I'm like, yo, God's heart is for them. My heart is for them. But also my heart is for my own people. The English, Irish, Scottish, and Welsh. You know what I mean? My heart is for my ancestors. My heart is for Australia, for our nation. Do you know what I mean? We can't just be like, I value every culture and tribe on earth, every racial group. But I have a heart for Australia. I have a heart for Europeans. That they Anglo-Saxons, Celtics, you know what I mean? Honestly. I want to see us do extraordinarily well. Latinos are the supreme being. Yeah. We all are. We all are, and we all have a huge calling for every nation and tribe. Like, don't be fooled. Don't listen to the lies. Even if they try to like, you're black, you're white, you're fat, you're thin, you're hairy, you're hairless, you're rich, you're poor, your IQ's here, your IQ's there. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I see the value in the person, and I, you know, for the most part, want to see them really have a connection to the good news. Anyway, we're descending into chaos. Let's read this article. Let's finish this article. I don't think there's much left in it. Where were we? Yeah, anyway, in 1977, US General Edward D. Wright visited New Germany in a round-wing aircraft, and the US delegation exit in New Berlin exists. The US delegation exists in the New Berlin since. Did I miss something? I think I missed something here. In 1975, where are we? Round-wing plane powered by the Earth's electromagnetic field. Okay, fuck. Maybe I've missed a little bit here. In 1974, okay. By 1984, over 500 million people inhabit the inner Earth surface, 60 million of which were Germans, 18 million live in New Germany, 1.5 million in New Berlin. The New Berlin has all the convenience of a modern city, except they are non-polluting. Reformed Hitler remained president of the New Germany until his death on November 12, 1974. I smell bullshit. With his adopted Dr. Hans, blah blah blah, continuing in his footsteps. The round wing plane powered by the Earth's electromagnetic field was and is the key to the military and technological superiority. Its anti-magnetic motor propelled its speed to 30,000 miles an hour in any direction, and its weight lifted capacity were unlimited. There must be some limit. It also has a laser offense and defensive system. The round wing plane, with its saucer-like appearance, is the prototype of the flying saucer. In 1975, its hull of metal construction was perfected so that it could travel unharmed into space. Wow. The USS Enterprise ship on Star Trek used the round wing concept. By the year 2000 or beyond, the round wing plane is expected to replace most conventional means of air and space travel. So whenever they wrote this, they were fucking absolutely wrong. There's not much left. I'll just jump back to the comments for one tick. Is this out of your mind, people? Still pretty fun. It's entertaining, isn't it? Lasers are fucking awesome. Where can I find this article, Dusty? I know. Let's see. Shit, here we go. Is it letting me copy this fucking thing? Oh shit. Copy. Bang. Yup. Let me know if this works. I'll post it in the comment section. Bang. Here you go, Wayne. Get on it, mate. Did that work? You have to let me know. I just typed in Hollow Earth, I'm pretty sure. Where am I? Germany did nothing wrong. Yes, they did. WTF, are you reading their new Germany? Never heard of it. It's a flat Earth, bro. We're going on flat Earth. I was supposed to read it. We were going to, like, obviously you need hours and hours. We're only covering the flat Earth and a few tangents tonight, but I was like, oh yeah, we'll read about, you know, Scientology and bloody flat Earth and all sorts of crazy shit. Yowies, Bigfoot. But yeah, we're only getting to the flat Earth and a few tangents. But yeah, Germany did nothing wrong. No, the Nazi party were fucking absolutely wrong. I think the German people did nothing wrong because we destroyed the Nazi party. They're gone. They don't exist anymore. The Germans are free from that. We freed them. We liberated them from that. And the Germans now need to get rid of their guilt complex and start getting on with life, because Nazi Germany and guilt complex Germany both suck. So we need to help the Germans need fucking help. Like guilt complex ridden people. You know what I mean? I have a big problem. There's only two people on this earth what I think is a problem, and that's victim mentalities and guilt complex people. If we could like help them out, forgiveness, receive that and give that out. You know, just go get the Bible. Go read the New Testament. Bang. Hopefully that could help you out. Free you up. It's not good. Antifa action. That's the reason why people, why they put erasers on the end of pencils, roots, because people make mistakes. Yeah, Jesus is just like a giant eraser. I want a laser gun. I'll set it to stun when I find deer. Yeah, do us all a favor. All good. Did that fucking... Oh, yeah, thanks for the lift home, bro. No worries. We had a few beers last night. No worries. First time I went to the pub and only had 2 beers and I drove in and out. like a saint. You know what I mean? I'm transcending to next level of no more binge drinking. My life's getting rebalanced, which is pretty good. Roots, I thought we're all Nazis here. Yeah, according to the regressive left, everyone who doesn't agree with them is. Everyone I disagree with is a Nazi, actually. So I think that's the regressive left position. Just another fool reckons a fool can't see the forest from the trees because some dumb fuckers can't cut them down at their knees. Yeah. Guilt complex. Yeah, guilt complex, bro. That's holding everyone back. That's pretty much what, like, you think about Christianity, what Jesus is. It's like this, you know, Christianity is just like this. You know, imagine God, if God was like, I'm just sweeping it under the rug. If there's like a God who's just, who believes in injustice, because it seems that there's a lot of injustice on this earth. If God was like, I'll just sweep it all under the rug, you're forgiven. That's not a God. That's not a God we can worship. He ain't holy, that God. But the God who would be like, your freedom of will has caused all this bullshit. I gave that to you. I have to take responsibility. I'm going to enter into that same freedom and I'm going to die and rise again. Symbolically to pay the price for all of our sins, rising again, showing us that there is a hope beyond the grave. Payment for injustice. Resurrection as new life from the sin and tragedy and pain and suffering and hurt. The resurrection, the new life. But then there's also the empowerment through spirituality. So there's new life from receiving this forgiveness, the removal of the guilt complex. Once the guilt complex, because we have a conscious, we have intuition, every one of us, it's undeniable fact that we have this consciousness and intuition, and we all go, done that wrong, did that wrong, failed. Some of us harden our hearts and we become proud in a negative way, like a negative pride, not a godly pride. Because there's godly pride in your family, your wife, your children, your husband, whatever, you know, in what you do, your nation. There's a godly pride, which is good, but then there is like there's negative hardening of the heart. You know what I mean? I'm fucking right. I did nothing wrong. Me. I will sit on the throne of the highest. I will become, you know what I mean? But we need to remove the guilt complexes. You think that's what Christ really did, to clear the conscience, that we become. And then it's true, there's something in the heart of mind of man that's either a guilt complex or a victim mentality. Both is bad for a heart and mind. And you think about it, like most modern psychology, whatever, Jordan Peterson, all these people, it's all about this, like, go talk to this dude, tell him what's wrong, get to the root of the problem. Oh, forgive them, forgive that. But, you know, there's this process is, the picture is painted out clearly. Where am I? Yo, Benny, there's a troll, probably a right-wing nut job, where Antifa asshole Bernie's for breadlines. Keep it civil, people. I'm pretty sure that I can get in trouble for people fucking bullying and harassing each other in the comments. So Antifa people, the more Antifa people who come into our chat and our stream, I'm encouraging it. You know what I mean? If people want to come on and do live debates, talk about different subjects like we did last Thursday, I'm all for it. So, oh, hey, Antifa Australia's in the house. Hey, brother. Yeah, I reckon we can work all this out. I reckon we can do it. Hey, comrade, Antifa arsehole, it is Australian Antifa. There you go. There you go, eh? Nah, it's good. Don't troll each other too hard, please. I don't want to lose my channel. I think we're quite civil here. Antifa arsehole is a troll. Where's that guy? Is there someone else in the chat called Antifa arsehole? Oh. I have a serious problem with the Proud Boys, mainly QL chapter. Where's QL? Is that Queensland chapter? Because I'm Queensland chapter. that's Ipswich and Brisbane and Cairns. No, we're all good. Honestly, honest to God, we should actually go and have a beer together, and I think we would not fucking hate on each other. Yeah, Antifa Australia spoke to you on Thursday. Thanks, brother. That was pretty good, I reckon. We could do it again this Thursday. Whatever topic you want to talk about. Did you just call Antifa Australia your brother? Hopefully one day we'll become mates. Because I don't believe in the man, I don't buy into the division. Like, I think, like, the truth of the matter is, like, yeah, we, for the most part, people will, like, disagree on certain policies. So there's, like, political policies, and we're like, that could be done better, that could be done better, that could be done better. I don't agree with that. Should be done like that. We have that conversation. Even if you get the list of political policies and you go, I fucking agree or disagree on that, there's still a person there. It's like Muslims. Like, yeah, I'll be like, oh, I fucking reckon it's ridiculous. Like, when I was 17, local 16, I don't know, local Muslim leader came down from the mosque and was preaching to us at the local park. And he's like, there'll be blood on the street. He was preaching like full hate and murder and violence to me and my mates, like proper. Most of my mates are Muslim. I don't hate all Muslims. There's no way. I don't do that. I don't hate on Antifa persons just as a person. So, you know what I mean? I think, like, if we go and we, you know, mate, the divide and conquer philosophy's been around before communism. This goes back to ancient, ancient secret societies who are would love us. You know, it's demonic, it's satanic to have us fucking on each other's throats. So we've got to be bloody careful and see through that. Like, I'm a Christian, so no, I haven't watched it. The documentary with Adam Goods. We should pull it up and watch it. What do you want to talk about on Thursday? Antifa Australia. If you want to come on, we can redo it. But maybe we could do, like, we can't just do Aboriginal stuff. Like, we got to do other stuff because we can't just bog down all my streams. Or Thirsty Thursday is generally like a pretty popular show, so we could definitely do whatever. My plan is, this is my plan. Cheap Tuesdays, obviously, a bit of fast food news. Always, this is when I eat my KFC. with my pizza, with my fast food once a week. Eat fast food, love it, but I don't abuse it. I actually had fast food Saturday night when I come home and going from the pub with the boys. I ate McDonald's. So I went against my fast food. I try to only eat fast food once a week. So I went against that. Anyway, cheap Tuesdays, fast food, news, bit of fast food, love, and news. Thirsty Thursdays, a bit of drinking and fun, and news and a laugh. Sunday, I'm going to try to do more conspiracy theories and pop culture, because we've got to diversify from. I get over just the news. Like, sometimes the news is so negative. Ben, you got iTunes. I use Castbox or something. I don't have an iPhone. But I can make our Thursday interview, I can make that a podcast, because I've got on Castbox, I've got I can pull it up, the link to my podcast. But they've only got like 5 subs to it. And they're probably like people I asked, the buddy, like, hey, fucking loser with a podcast, please sub to me. You know what I mean? But I've just started uploading all them. Here we go. Yeah, I'll do our I'll put our interview on the podcast, and we can do fucking more. I'm really keen to do more in like debates or interviews. I would even call them like chats. You know what I mean? Antifa Australia, because like honestly, it's not like I know everything on Earth. Like, I have a position on most topics, and I'll be like, yo, this is my position. That's what I believe in. This is the information. This is why I believe it. Happy to listen and talk to other people's positions. Another stream. Lisa. Another stream, and our boy is chatting about KFC. Yeah. I fucking love KFC. It's like cheap Tuesday, you know, like this is the thing, like every cheap Tuesday is when you get cheap fast food. I'm a real bogan. Like, I'm a tired ass. I'm a concreter. It's hard work to earn my money. So I don't like spending it on garbage. So if I'm going to eat fast food, because I love fast food, trying to limit myself to once a week, I'm doing it on a cheap Tuesday. Bubba Gump. Any legit Antifa hate you, Dusty, make no mistake. Any buddy bullshit is to us ammunition to the future. I promise you, no legit Antifa is trying to have a legit debate. It's pretty tactical. Yeah, that may be the case, but I'm still like keen to talk about these ideas, and who's going to move forward, man? Who's going to like bloody try and make the fucking, you know, my interest is to make, I believe, like, I'm Proud Boy. I believe in the tenets. I believe in the Constitution. I reckon it's right. I think it's correct. There's nothing, as much as people think like, it's fucking, you're a racist, you're this and that. That's bullshit. Read the Constitution. You can get it online. Read the fucking, the tenets. It's all good. It's very good. It's amazing. It's a great fraternity. I believe in it. I think we can stand proudly and debate and defend Western culture. I think there's good reason to defend our position. I'll talk to anyone about that, and respectfully, and listen and be open enough to try to learn too, because I always think there's a person there. You know what I mean? Yeah, we should get Bubba Gump on. He's got to come on soon too. KFC, that butternut marinade. I'm drifting more towards hot and spicy too. Like, I was never I was like, always be like, yeah, just a few pieces of hot and spicy in there. But now I'm like going, this is what I'm doing. After shows Cheap Tuesday, I've been getting hot sauce. You know, like Tabasco, right? Tabasco, bang on hot and spicy. Fuck, I think I'm going next level on that shit. Then what's the white supremacy hand gesture? This hand gesture is it's okay to be a proud boy. There's no white supremacy hand gesture, brother. This is the flat earth. This is equality. This is flat and hollow. This is the flat and hollow earth. Plenty of hand gestures out there, bro. You know it as well. Like, we don't need to go. We can't just keep like. I'm not gonna like keep chasing rabbits down holes and going around and around the bush. You know what I mean? Antifa, it's a piss take, pure and simple. Exactly. It's not. We had look at this sticker. It's okay to be a proud boy. That's the sticker campaign we had. Still have. It's okay to be a proud boy. That's it. It's okay. And it's okay to be white. It's okay to be black. It's okay to be whatever, you know. It's a skill to listen without judgment. I really like talking to people and listening. Like I've done, tell you all the volunteering I've done. I did 2 years of youth volunteering. Then I did like 2 years of going and street evangelizing most Friday nights in Brisbane City. You got to listen, talk to people. I did Friday nights probably for a year at Hillsong talking to new Christians. I did another 6 years of youth group volunteering at a local church in Inala, City Point Church. 2 years of kids' church, like Sunday school. 2 years of this only like for it. It's a lot. Young adults mentorship in my home. Youth and young adults. It was every second Wednesday. So like I think I like calculated the volunteer hours that I've done. It's like thousands and thousands of hours. Thousands, man. Thousands of hours and money and time and hours and people like different as fuck people reaching out like drug addicts, rich, poor, successful, educated, uneducated, fat, thin, black, white. Like, yeah, we had Muslims, Hindus, we had refugees, we had Aboriginals, gay, straight, transgender, like all these people coming to my home, driving them around, having dinner with them for years and years and hours, thousands of hours. Can't believe it. And it like wasn't until I got to a point where I was like volunteering a lot, and then I'm like looking out of the church and be like, yo, I'm living in like this oasis where everything's all good, and yeah, these new people are coming in and we're reaching out to people and helping them out, and then it's like look out to the world and you're like, it's a bit of a mess. Maybe I could do something different. I want to try something different. That's really, you would see like all the, so that's what we're doing. That's what I'm trying to do. Later, Buddha. Thanks, brother. Yeah, I better fucking wrap this shit up anyway. Was the guy in NZ, was the guy that murdered 50 Muslims in NZ just taking the piss? I think at that point, it's like, yeah, that dude is like he said, didn't he say something about PewDiePie? Like that dude. So he tried to like even. He was obviously just. He knew what he was doing. Knew what he was doing, man. Oh, Dusty, I'm restreaming you. Thanks, brother. Mad Dog. I'm fucking barely even looked in the D live. Hello, Germany. Yo, D live. The Haiti, they are evolving backwards, devolved. Yeah. Some people inbreed and they devolve. Maybe that's true. I don't know. He gave it in court. Yeah. That's a fact, brother. He's just this absolute piece of shit. Come on my chat. Yeah, I'll come on your show anytime, Oswald Mosley. We need to fucking tee that up. Hit me up, bro. You need to come on. It's okay to be anyone. That's what you said. Then why the hand gesture? Yeah, it's okay to be a proud boy, bro. It's okay. And people can join of any color or race, any race, religion, as long as they believe in the tenets in the Constitution. We do discriminate. No women can join. It's a male's fraternity, and we discriminate because of through the value structure, through the tenets in the Constitution. If you identify and believe in that, you can become a member. No discriminate. We discriminate because through values, value structure. That's it. Anyway, we don't want to go around the same rabbit holes. When we fucking... Yeah, you need to go on... Roots, you need to go on the bloody... I'm going to get you teed up, Roots. I was talking to a heap of dudes about your D-Live, and heaps of dudes are keen to have you on, brother. So, that'll be fucking sick. We need to, like, start dual streaming and fucking getting you on our show, and then we'll come on your show and get your D-Live happening, bro. That'd be sick. Here we go. Antifa Australia. Tarrant was an accelerationist. Does that mean he was just trying to... He was trying to start a race war. He's trying to start something, like, out of control. The dude is a... Pretty much, you know... It's like at the beginning when I first went to Reclaim Australia rallies, right? And I took my Aboriginal youth boys there. And, you know, it was like a good crowd of people. It's like, what's the main concern, talking to them? And this is when the kind of rally culture started in Australia. And they were like, our concern is that you let in all these Muslims, you only need 1%, 0.1%. You only need a small percentage of them to act out any violence, and then we lose our freedoms and our rights. Exactly right. So any fuckhead like that Tarrant dude who does any of this dumb shit, it's like gives the government like green light. They fucking cash in and go, oh, fucking yes. Now we can spy on everyone's life and crack down and be the control freaks. They are control freaks. So this Tarrant dude was a fucking moron because he was trying to accelerate his own weird philosophy and idea in life. He was trying to fucking accelerate his belief system and make it happen. Thanks, Ben. Yeah. Everyone knows this, brother. And this is the biggest thing, dude. You're like, fucking Proud Boys, we fucking, they are this, they are that. And you like paint this imaginary picture. But then it's like if we got in a room and had a chat, you'd probably be like, oh shit, okay. What are we talking about? Like why is the hostility? Why is the divide? Why are we gonna absorb the fucking hatred in this earth and just you're gonna consume what Tarrant wants, become like them? Doesn't sound like I don't even want that. Proud Boys create segregation. Well, we believe in we are an exclusive group. It's like being a Christian. So if you believe in multiculturalism, so it's like, oh, multicultural, I believe in multiculturalism. Yeah, so I'm a Christian. I believe in heterosexual monogamy. We will not marry gay people. We're not going to marry them. We don't want to teach that there's 60 genders, two genders it. Two genders, as a Christian is concerned, we are, that's it. There's a limit of what it is to be a Christian, a Muslim, a Hindu, a Buddhist, a Sikh, a Proud Boy. I'm sure it is to be left-wing, right-wing. They're exclusive belief systems. And if you want to say, if you identify as that philosophy or idea, there's a set of values. Well, these are the tenets. This is the Constitution. This is what I believe. This is what it is to be a Christian, or a Muslim, a Hindu, a Sikh, a Buddhist, an atheist. An atheist doesn't believe there's a God. There's no gods. This is an exclusive belief system. Oh, I believe in moral relativism. I believe in cultural relativism. Is that right? We should just unite. Well, the thing is, we have an exclusive belief system. We believe in a set of values. Like, these are our values. We don't believe in being violent or hurting or harming anyone. These are the values. This is the structure that we believe in. Like, as a Christian, I will not capitulate. You know, look, if I had transgender people, gay people come to my house for Bible studies. They kept coming. They enjoyed it. They were fine. I said to them, like, young kid was like, oh yeah, I'm actually transitioning. I'm like, all good, mate. Well, I want you to keep coming to youth. When you keep coming to church, keep coming to Bible study, I'll pick you up myself. Kid's still in church today. Years down the track, still there. Probably there right now. My old church. Good kid. I said, well, we have our belief system, heterosexual monogamy, two genders, biblical foundation. We believe in the Bible. This is what it teaches. You understand that. So when we preach and teach in our community, in our culture, two genders, heterosexual, marriage, monogamy, it's a sin to have sex outside of heterosexual monogamy, marriage. Like, you understand that, right? Like, but no one will bully you. No one's going to give you a hard time. We're going to preach and teach this Bible. This is our truth. This is our doctrine. This is what we believe. Transgender gay kids are like, yeah, that's fine, all good. Didn't have a problem. Never got bullied. Never had a drama. Treated them with respect. It was all good. But then we had an exclusive belief system. We're like, this is it. This is it. Anyway, I should read this last bit of the article. There was a tiny bit left. And then, yeah. In 1977, US General Edward D. Wright visited New Germany in a rugged wing aircraft. The US delegation exists in New Berlin since 1960s. The Allied outer and inner Earth forces have been monitoring and patrolling Earth skies and land for disturbances from the erring blue planet Nargith, 205 times the size of Earth, which is responsible for massive climate change our planet has undergone since. We're reading Hollow Earth article tonight, and it's just 1,000 tangents. The US has legal diplomatic relations with other planets in our solar system, particularly Venus, Mars, and Pluto. The book Stopes in 1980s, the year of the publication. Since then, much has happened, and such as the fall of communism and the reunification of the two Germany's East and West, it would be nice to get the author's latest input if possible, yet he has already explained much. For more details, read the full text below, and we're not going to do that. And this goes for eternity. There's just like 100 pages. This continues. Anyway, that was a fucking interesting read. And we slowly got there tonight. Took me forever, almost 2 hours. So we learned about Hollow Earth and 1,000 tangents. But I hope you all had a bloody good night. Do live! He's fucking going. Hollow Dusty, Lou, yo. Shouting at clouds, yo. Germany, yo. Right, I better wrap this shit up anyway. But thanks, everyone. And thanks for the most part, being nice to our Antifa. People are starting to become like a common in the chat. But anyway, just play nice, people, and we'll try to fucking work shit out. Anyway, God bless you. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, we're making hats. We're getting some hats made, people. So soon on the website, we'll be able to Make Australia Again hat. Maybe I should be able to sign them before I send them out. So I'll definitely keep you posted. Hopefully by next week, we'll be able to get this going. Thanks heaps for the $2. Old Co-op. Old Port Film legend. Antifa reckons peace. That's some good shit. Dusty Bogan, you go live often. Just another full. Yeah, bro. I go every pretty much Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday afternoon, nights. So 6 o'clock Brisbane time is the general time that I go live. I need to like post it and just have like a structured set time so we can get in a routine and do it. Dusty, you got the standard MAGA cap. Maybe we could do a run of them too. We're going to do a run. We're going to start off by doing a run of Dusty Bogan flap caps. Make Australia great again. And then we'll start doing a run. We'll see how we go. We'll start with them. There'll be limited edition. Be happening soon. Ball Nordic, hats off to Dusty. Thanks, brother. Hats made in China. No, thank you. Yeah, I think they probably are made in China. But then I got to get them embroidered and then I'll sign them and stuff. Wayne. There we go. Wayne reckons you can't do a peace sign, mate. It's racist to Antifa. Your logic, yeah. It's true because the peace sign is now means two genders. So Antifa in his political correct world, you can't, like, if you want to have the same consistency, you can't even do the peace sign. They haven't made one of the thumbs up yet. Thank goodness. I'll pay you $100 if you interview me right now. PayPal. All good, bro. I'm almost rolling up 2 hours, and I got to spend time with my missus. But we can. You got to join my Telegram, Antifa, because we can organise over Telegram when to do a. We can organise to do more debates. And you can be prepared as much as you want. You can even send me articles. So if we tee it up on Telegram, that's the link to my Telegram chat. If you tee it up on my Telegram, what we can do is like you can choose the subject. You can have articles, videos, whatever you want to pull up. I'm happy to go through whatever you want to go through. Right now, I got shit to do. Dusty, you familiar with Yugo, KGB? Nah. Remember, follow me on Telegram. You can send me articles. If you guys send me articles through Telegram, I'll read them live. And we can chase any rabbit hole you want to go down. I'm fucking happy to do it. I'm going to start a thread on 4chan about the thumbs up being anti-gay, like the stick their thumbs up the arsehole or something, some shit. I'll put thought into it. Yeah, that'll be the next thing, bro. Right, thanks everyone who's watching on D Live. Oh shit, we got some Brucey boys hooked me up with some lemons. 25 lemons. Thanks, brother. Totally appreciate it. And we had a few super chats come through YouTube tonight. So thanks so much. I'll keep you posted on the merch shop. Remember to go to dustybogan.com. I need to get myself. I'm going to buy some hoodies, some T-shirts. Might buy a new cap. Get my shit sorted out. Anyway, God bless you. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. At least we got to learn a little bit about the Hollow Earth and New Germany and how the shit works. So I plan to just do some conspiracy theories on Sunday. Make sure you keep me posted. Any crazy shit you want to fucking go through, I'm happy to learn. See what the fuck's going on. I'm buying one of them dumbass hats. Fucking oath, brother. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Peace, guys. Out. See how we're winning the love of Antifa now? Peace out, guys. There you go. Bringing peace on earth. That's it. Ministry of Reconciliation. That's what Christians are supposed to do. Anyway, God bless you. Thanks for tuning in. Catch us fucking cheap Tuesday. Probably be 6 o'clock. My standard time would be 6 o'clock. Any earlier than that, I fucking tend to not have my shit together. And any later than that, I just run a bit late, piss the missus off. Anyway, God bless you. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers. Oh, thanks D-Live. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for all the lemons.